Why do I see ads even though I have an ad block? Hello and welcome to the first ever morning Tsoding planning session. Today we're going to plan the streaming schedule for September 2017. Yeah, it's 2017. So basically, how do I stream? I usually prepare a specific schedule at the beginning of the month, and then I follow that schedule until the end of the month. The entire schedule is usually divided into two parts. The first half of the month I'm working on one project. The second half of the month I'm working on another project. The specific projects were usually chosen by me, but this time I decided to open a poll. So basically I created a straw poll. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Go there and vote for the projects you want to see me streaming. Please choose several of them. I'm going to wait until the end of the month, and then I'm gonna pick top 2 projects. I'm gonna stream them for the entire September, and at the end of the September we're going to open a poll for October. So let's just go through the options. The first one is the Moopers. This is a project that I stream right now. This is a digital music looper. Basically, it's a software that receives MIDI events from your MIDI controller and replaces them, loops them, and allows you to do all kinds of stuff. Oh, by the way, recently I broke a key on my MIDI controller. You see there's no key in here, but surprisingly enough it still works. I just have to press on that silicon pad or whatever. I'm gonna continue developing that project with the broken controller. Okay, the next option is Tsoder. It's a Twitch chat bot in Erlang. It doesn't do much, but yeah, I had a great fun developing it, so... Next is Boits. This is a pretty cool one. It's a flock simulation in Haskell. Next is Morganey. Basically, Morganey is a functional programming language that recognizes charge-encoded structures. If you don't know lambda calculus, it's probably not going to be interesting for you, but if you do, it's a pretty cool stuff. Basically, that thing is aware of charge-encoded structures. The next one is Issuestant. This is supposed to be a GitHub bot, but I got a little bit carried away while developing that thing, and right now the most interesting thing about that project is probably its own GitHub API binding, which utilizes Scala Z streams. Basically, if you want to work with GitHub events, you are supposed to poll them on a specific URL. What that thing basically does, it takes an imperative polling process and wraps it into a functional infinite list of events, which is actually pretty cool, and I had so much fun developing that. The next thing is a Beatwave. It's a pretty old project. It's supposed to be a musical game. Basically, it looks like that right now. It doesn't make much sense right now, but like with Issuestant, the most interesting thing is not this, but rather the animation framework that I'm developing for that game. It's a pretty cool framework. It allows you to describe animations in a declarative way using basic transitions and animation combinators. Like for example, here we have a basic transition from value 3 to value 0 during some wave propagation time. Then we sleep for a while, and then we wrap that in a forever combinator, which basically means that it's going to be repeated forever. And that animation is actually a part of this animation, this little circle animation. The last option is website in assembler. On one of my streams I said that I want to develop something crazy like website in assembler, and people seem to like that idea, so I decided to put that to the poll as well. Hope it's not gonna win. Alright, I guess that's it for this video. Oh, and by the way, I have a Patreon page, and if you go there and dare to support me, I'm gonna take your name and put it at the end of one of my videos.